everybody, I'm Van and we're back at TLA, and this is my friend, Nikki Lofton. Say hi, Nikki.
Hi. Hi, Van.
Hey! So, Nikki, tell us about your new book.
Oh my gosh, Van, my new book is called Wish Girl, and it's actually set in Texas because I'm from Texas. It's set out in the hill country in this valley that's magical. A boy named Peter Stone goes out there to try to be alone and away from everybody, and instead of being alone, he meets this girl named Annie Blythe. She tells him that she's a wish girl, and she can make wishes come true. Unfortunately, she's actually a Make-A-Wish girl, and she has cancer. And they decide, before she has to go back for treatment, to run away together and make beautiful art out in the hill country. They make it out of grapevines and mud and fossils and ladybugs and everything that they find. And they're having so much fun, they don't ever want to come home. And they actually run away together.
Oh my gosh, that's so scary. Is it a scary book?
Actually, it does have some scary parts in it, and they were based on things that happened to me when I was a kid in Texas. Like, the very beginning chapter is where Peter Stone goes out into this cliff, and he's standing there, and he doesn't realize that a rattlesnake has crawled up and wrapped itself entirely around his ankles, and he's trapped there. Well, when I was a kid, I used to run around in the Texas hill country, and I actually came upon a rattlesnake one time. It was coiled up and hissing and ready to strike, and this close to me. And, well, obviously, I did not get bitten by the rattlesnake.
Oh, you had me going there for a minute.
I know, right?
Oh, that was scary. What a great story.
Thanks.
So, hey, you said that the kids like to make art with different, with mud and ladybugs and stuff. Do you make art with mud and ladybugs too?
Okay, I did when I was a little girl out in the country. There wasn't much to do because we didn't have like electricity out there or television and that kind of stuff. So we had to find things to do. And what I would like to do was go out there and find like branches and leaves and vines, and I would weave them together with flowers and make things. Now, Peter and Annie make way cooler stuff than I used to make because I didn't have as much stuff as I put in the book. But yeah, I used to do that, and it's so much fun to just get out in nature and do stuff rather than just sit inside all the time. So.
Wow, that sounds so cool.
Thanks.
So, Nikki, do you like being an author?
It is the most fun job I have ever had. It's also the hardest job because, well, the first time that you write a book, it's amazing. It's like riding the best roller coaster in the world because you're just like, this story is so cool, and you're writing and you're writing, and then you get to the end and you realize you have to go back and you have to revise it. You have to change all of it and you have to fix it. Not just the things that you like misspelled, but you have to change the story, and it takes a really long time, and you have to eat a lot of chocolate while you do that.
Oh yeah.
At least I do.
Oh, that sounds like a great plan. I'd love to eat chocolate.
Thanks. Any job where you can eat chocolate as part of the coping strategy is a job I want to have for a long time.
I hear that. Well, awesome, Nikki. Well, hey, Nikki, let's, if you don't mind us getting a little personal, where do you live?
Oh, I actually still live in the Texas Hill Country. I live outside of Austin. It's kind of close to a little town called Dripping Springs. We live on a hill, and so I can look out and have this beautiful view, and we have goats, and we have chickens, and we have dogs, and we have a garden, and I have two boys who run around and make tons of noise. It's super fun out there.
Oh my goodness, I love animals. So speaking of animals, do you have a pet?
Well, I have goats. We have 3 goats, one named Ellen, and one named Abatha, and one named Cab. He's a baby, and he's so cute. And we have 2 dogs, so I have Tony and Charlie. And the chickens aren't really pets. The chickens lay eggs for us.
Oh, I love eggs.
Me too.
They're so good. And I bet they taste really yummy coming right out of the chicken.
Right? I know. But you know what's really gross?
Oh, you jumped the gun.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
Oh.
What's the grossest thing you could think of?
Okay. One of the grossest things I could think of is what I had to do last week. You see, when it really is rainy in the chicken's yard, it's all muddy and covered with poop, and then they get their eggs are all covered with that, and you have to reach in to get their eggs with your hands, and you get them totally covered with chicken poop.
That's so gross. Oh my goodness.
And that's why I try to make my kids do that job.
They don't mind as much getting poop on their hands, do they?
No, I think they mind just as much, but I don't care because I'm their mom and I can.
The power of mom. All right, Nikki, well, it was great talking to you. All right.
Oh, lovely to talk to you too, Van. It's my first time to talk to someone with fabulous blue hair.
Well, thank you very much. All right, let's say goodbye, Nikki.